I figured out the answer to the 100 man versus 1 gorilla debate. I'm really a field researcher. When I say I'm outside, I mean I'm really outside. What do you think I got this yellow fever shot for? Come with me to come gorilla trekking in Uganda. The morning of the trek usually will start pretty early, around 6:30, and you'll be provided breakfast by the lodge that you stay at. We were greeted with a song and dance from some women from some of the local tribes in the area, and this was honestly good hype music to get us going for the day ahead. We then got a little bit of background information on how the trekking got started in general here in Uganda, and also some information on how the day was going to go, and definitely some safety things as well. After a quick trip to the bathroom, they made sure that our gear was somewhat correct and even had us pull up our socks to avoid fire ants. We then got separated into our groups for the day. You're typically following one gorilla family, and the groups are basically separated based on ability. Typically can't really tell you exactly how long you're going to be out there because you have to find the family wherever they nested the night before. They have guides out there that track the nest from where the gorilla family slept the night before, but as we know, the gorillas stay on the move, so you basically just have to spend the time finding them. The trek itself started off pretty easy for me, and you follow a path. I consider myself to be in moderate shape, but it quickly got more advanced when we ended up going off of the path. You find yourself advancing in elevation without a path, and you realize that before you know it, you've made it pretty high up the mountain. That was rough. Although I was sweaty, itchy, and definitely precariously perched at all times, this view is nothing short of majestic. Side note, my mom is so cool for doing this. As you can see on her face, she was absolutely exhausted, but also she was such a trooper. You follow the gorilla family for about an hour and a half, and the coolest part is you're really just observing the gorillas as they are in the wild. You keep a safe and healthy distance, but really it's such an amazing opportunity to really witness something like you'd never see in a zoo or really anywhere else in the world. The guides that you go with are also super knowledgeable. They communicate with the gorillas through a series of grunts, and they can tell you down to the exact spot where to step so you won't fall.
We did it! Almost.
When we need to get breaks, then
I'm not going to lie and say the trek itself is not super challenging, but you can even go with a porter like my mom does here, and they really do try and make it possible for all levels available. I fell at least 5 to 10 times, but it was so worth it.
At least 10.
They even give you this cute little certificate when you're finished, and I find that this is one of the best experiences I've had while traveling.